These guys have been putting on a show, piling up the highlights through 3 quarters. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. The back's got it. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
They'll give it to the running back. The Hokies keep the football on the move.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense with his scrambles today. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Look out, room to run here. Oh, the football comes out. The defense scoops it up.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Tough spot here. Second and long from their 19. From the gun, he looks for an open man. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Here comes third and long. Trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Oh, and nearly an interception by the big fella. Couldn't quite hold on to the ball. Incomplete. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Second down after that run on the previous play. Leaning on the run game here. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Hokies looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They'll run it here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. He'll be stopped for a loss on the play. The defense all over the option that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The ball is caught. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. They do it for a second time. Near the goal line. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1 yard line. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Throw to the corner of the end zone, and it's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game.
Touchdown, Hokies. They are pouring it on now.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On the ground, it's Gordon. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Empty set now, 5 wide. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Burden. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. This is becoming a productive drive, a first down at the 47. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. Second down after that previous play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And it falls incomplete as the clock hits 0-0. That's it. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged.
Virginia Tech, and that means it's time for Enter Sandman. Davis looking to pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Overton. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down and nothing doing there. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Safe completion on the screen. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out of the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. They are backing up their pregame words. They're, lets it fly. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for room. It's Overton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Buys a little time with his feet. Slithers into space. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The Hokies are rolling down the field. They go to the ground. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They've got him looking one. Now they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Doyle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Hokies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Davis will throw. Gets it to the back. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Well, after that touchdown, the crowd here at Lane Stadium is absolutely going crazy. This is one of the great environments and best fan bases in all of college football. Exit light, enter night.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time today. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off the spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Cardinals will send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Davis looking to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Hokies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Gonna take a shot. He got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the ACC, fellas. NC State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This Pac team has picked itself up before, and they are capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Duke. Any major changes in this ACC?
He's loose. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. Spreads it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Tight end now in motion. Back to throw. It's Adams. They're setting up the screen. No sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback moving. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely perfect.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Here's a heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Just a short pass to the tight end. Strong, firm tackle. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Scrambling away. Running into the open space. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Hokies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Catch in the middle. It's Doyle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Davis will throw. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Sets up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll take the deep shot. Got it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a drive there of 84 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll try the run. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg.
The Hokies will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Back to throw, it's Adams. He's got him. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Still backed up pretty deep. It's 2nd and 5 from the 15. The give to the tailback. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. It's Mitchell. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. And the Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Got his man in the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offense
going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 15. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Hokies! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Back to throw, it's Adams. Looking to scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. The Cardinals in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Nice move to keep running. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Cardinals line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quickly complete. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Second down, he'll throw it. Still looking, on the move. Turning it on. Lots of running room. An explosive play to wrap up the third quarter. Oh, they finally got him out of bounds, but not before. He carried some momentum for his team into the fourth quarter. And he go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And incomplete on the deep ball. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll use the running game on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Davis looking to pass. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable in there. Toward a 4-0 start. How about this dude? He's throwing it like Don Strock or Jim Druckenmiller. He's running it like Tyrod Taylor or doing it all like Michael Vick.
Just showing the whole game, showing the repertoire. And how hard is it to stop a guy like this? I mean, when he can do all these things and stress you with his feet, stress you with his arm, that's why he's hard to stop, and that's why he's having himself a day.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Split backs here. Power football with the run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. How about this group taking the lunch pail, going to work, clocking in, and shutting down this offense?
And Virginia Tech fans love to.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit and throw the football around.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Pressure coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing. The result of this game is going to stay for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. After that one, not quite so back. They're up to the 18-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. To the ground. He's got it again. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Quarterback extends the play. Got his man on the right. Snowed under by the defense. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the... When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. The Hokies will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Wake Forest offense will go to work first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Oh, they're after him. He's got an open man. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Quinn. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. Absolutely center cut. Put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've gotten the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense headed onto the field. Now our first look at them today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. You have a game like he did last time. Your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order with a guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Trying play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Time winding down in the corner as they come to the line. Davis will throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll give it to the back. Creates a little room. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. The short hands, it's Dawkins. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force them to settle for a field goal? From the gun, wants to pass. And as he throws, intercepted. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40, the 20, inside the... And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Hokies.
Yeah, and we're going to talk about the guy who caught that and returned it for the touchdown. But how about the pressure on the quarterback? You got to get ways to be physical with him and make him uncomfortable. Nice job hitting him as he's throwing with the football. And then, obviously, the interception and 6 points.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back looking for help. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Dropping back, it's Quinn. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off with?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team. This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Makes the catch. It's Barnes. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Calls his own number.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To the air, it's Quinn. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's broken up and almost intercepted on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 4th down. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's in open space downfield. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. On the run, still looking. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's going to run it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle, it's Doyle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The sure hands, it's Dawkins. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Quick completion on the out. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a man. It's Quinn. Got a man. It's Dawkins. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. They'll go with a direct snap. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to pass on second down. He is brought down and sacked. That is not the offense's ideal way to finish up the half, but we'll head to the locker room. I'm not sure what kind of vexing and magic they're trying to conjure up here, but sending out the field goal unit. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll get rid of it. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Adams. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Back to pass. Caught, close to the marker, it's Adams. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Hokies are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. Davis looking to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10.
Good play call on defense. Third down in that situation, you're just playing a big zone. You want everybody having their eyes on the quarterback, playing in their areas, and you want them rallying to the football. As soon as that running back caught the ball, they all came screaming in. They're able to make the tackle and now set up fourth.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. They'll leave it with him. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Demon Deacons can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's got it on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Going in the backfield, it's Barnes. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Demon Deacons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dawkins. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Demon Deacons with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down.
Well, the offense is trying to get physical. They're pulling the backside guard on that play. He completely whiffs, though, and misses his block, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Scanning the field, it's Quinn. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run it. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. The quick out. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Hokies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Rush is on him. He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on 2nd down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Davis will throw. Punts it out of the air. Spins away from the defense. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have... Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the 1st down marker. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They'll try to add another to their lead. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end.
And that's a great way to start this drive. Listen, we understand the situation. We need a touchdown. We need a two-point conversion. But you can't get all of that on one play. Stay consistent. Plenty of time still left on the clock. Dink and dunk if you need to. Take what the defense gives you.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. The Demon Deacons come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Quinn. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Dawkins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw again. There's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the pressure will get there. The sack, down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity.
It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Hokies. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a final score for a notable game today in the American. Tulsa overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Golden Hurricane tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Back to pass, it's Quinn. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. The Demon Deacons are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown, and they'll get nothing. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Now, thanks to that gamble and failure, a chance to tack a little extra onto the lead late. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Couldn't quite hang on to that one, and this red zone defense came that close to forcing a turnover. 3rd down coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. So on 4th and goal, already with the lead, but they'll try to salt this thing away with a touchdown. under fire. Lets it fly. Big fella moving. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will... The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Acrisure Stadium, home of the Pitt Panthers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Pitt lined up, ready for the opening kickoff as we get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hokies offense will take the field first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups.
Turning on the Jets. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense set on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Davis looking to pass. Right on the money. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Hokies have this offense rolling. Give to the back. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the red zone. First and 10 from the 19. Might as well give it to him again. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The Hokies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Quick toss.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the...
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Quick strike through the air for the score.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So the Pitt Panthers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Using the back as a receiver on the screen.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. As strange as it seems, this is an easy decision. A little too far for the field goal. Punting does nothing for you. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Robinson. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. He's not the biggest guy in the world, but on big moments, big 4th downs, they look for it.
And those guys are so hard to get your hands on. Like, you want to come up and jam them, you know the ball's going to come out pretty quickly, but he does a great job winning at the line of scrimmage, QB and him, same page. 4th down, no problem.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Panthers will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Dotson. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Hokies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. That's caught. It's Wiggins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now facing a 3rd and long. Got the quick pass. Oh, a lot of space. Ripping up. Pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. We'll give him a couple on that with 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to the ground with the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it. And now it's just going to be a passing game.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get... Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Hokies have their offense in high gear. To the ground with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There are a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The inside handoff. Wide open spaces. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. A little screen to the running back. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Davis will throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
That has got to feel good if you're this offense picking up that first down by running it, because we know the struggles they've had this season, particularly on third down. So to come out here, run the ball, keep the drive alive, let's see if they can generate a little bit of momentum.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the D denied them on second and goal. Looking to fire. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's brought down a short return, and the defense comes out on top of the pick. And the Panthers buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Third and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. It's Cole. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Bringing the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. To the air, it's Dotson. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top tonight.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Finding an escape route. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Pitt pushing the pace.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Let's see what they do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Pitt will have to boot this one away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. And the returner will be brought down. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab. The Hokies in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. At midfield, he's got room. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They had hoped to come up with explosive plays, and they used one there to set him up inside the 30, 1st and 10. Gets rid of it. It's complete to the right. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They'd really rather not have to settle for 3. It's 3rd and goal from the 6. Looking to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Hokies. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Just got a little casual with it and blew the extra point.
Guys, wanted to give you an update on the Deep South's oldest rivalry between Georgia and Auburn. Auburn is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Tigers fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Looking to throw, it's Dotson. Fires to the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The defense takes matters into its own hands. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Hit right back to the line.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced. Earlier in the game, that scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Dotson. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Pitt will line up to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got his man quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Final play of the quarter coming. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Hauls it in. Puts him in the spin cycle. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. Probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Off play action. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll try to convert on fourth and long after giving up that big sack. Oh, he wants it all. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. There he goes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to the back. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is the American. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 4 over Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dotson. Gets it out quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's McFadden. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down and one that did not pay off. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Hokies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. Quick spin on the run. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. And the Hokies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much. Virginia Tech Hokies. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on last year's national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis with another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Let's take a step back and enjoy Enter Sandman. And the Noles will kick it away to start. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Virginia Tech's offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Hokies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Davis will throw. Myers on the move. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Creates a little space.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
He's loose. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The Hokies are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it off in the flats. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Florida State Seminoles offense has its first opportunity of the day. They're going to have to contend with a group of linebackers, Jesse, who wreak havoc all over the field.
Well, they say speed kills in college football, and I think that's what makes this position group so special. It's really hard to get the ball to the perimeter because of these linebackers and their sideline-to-sideline speed. But, David, in passing situations, they can also blitz and get after your quarterback. What's this offense going to do?
Well, remember in our day, man, like you had hammers, right? They were just big physical guys. Now you've seen the positions switch. The bodies look different. They look more like safeties, and you're right, speed, side.
Turning it on! They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Seminoles racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. It's loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Hokies. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Pressure coming. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. He's going to take off. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Offense lining up quickly. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. Got his man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Takes it from the gun on third down. Oh, they're after him. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Throws to the wideout. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. The give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Davis looking to pass. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second and goal coming up. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Seminoles want to crank the tempo. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Back to throw, it's Barry. Wide open downfield. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Nothing too surprising about seeing the Seminoles being productive in the passing game.
Man, we can think back, Reese, to so many great offenses for Florida State, whether it's Charlie Wood or Chris Winkie, whoever it is, the trigger man being really, really good is the start of a great Florida State team.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know,
it's a seam wide open, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Noles. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Rushes on him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. The throw. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense. This offense has it with really good field position. The RPO fire complete to the left.
we're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
He'll do it himself on the draw. Ernie on the Jets. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. From the gun, the ground game. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running game.
And that one's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Florida State. The defense putting points on the board.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Davis will throw. There's the pressure. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense getting set for first down. Use the the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs, but I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out, and you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. And the Hokies will line it up on 1st and 10. Zings it complete to the right. Out of bounds, right on the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Gets it out fast. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Georgia State is in front. They've responded well to all the off-the-field chatter this week, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by 6 over Georgia Southern. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Dropping back, it's Berry. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Back to pass on 2nd down. Flips it out to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Making side adjustments here. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Pulls it in down the sideline. They'll immediately call timeout.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time, and the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Ready to try the point after. And they split split the uprights on the extra point. They're up 35-14. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Sperry. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands, it's Gibson. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Wants to throw on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Hauser. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Looking downfield on first down. It's complete to the left. And the defense doesn't let him get loose, and that's going to wrap things up here in the half. And now in the most bizarre of spots, here comes the field goal kicker. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Now the play fake. Runs through a tackle. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Noles want to move quickly. Looking to pass. It's Sperry. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Off-play action on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. Fires on the move. He's got it.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
Using the quick game. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. The Hokies have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on third and goal from the 2? And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The offense trying to find a way on fourth and goal from the 2. Davis looking to pass. Touchdown, Hokie! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And I like the decision to go for it. I think a lot of people probably thinking this close to the goal line, 4th and goal. They're going to power it in. Nice job. They had this play ready. They go with the pass. Nice throw, nice catch. Huge job and huge execution on 4th down.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got nothing on first down. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Smashes ahead. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got it behind the line. It's Gibson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. From the gun, running back on the move. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Setting up the screen, finds a little space. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Quarterback making checks. Davis will throw. Unloads to the right. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes a grab past the marker.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the...
Time to take a shot. He's got it inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The give to the tailback. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Fights the back on the option, the give. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Sperry. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Seminoles come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his back in the middle. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. He breaks a tackle. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. And the Noles can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's a heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming, defense trying to rise up. Gonna look downfield again. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The run to the left. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run it from the gun. Got the 1st down and more. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Makes the catch. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.